Right, hello. I think I am back. Let's just check. Videos unavailable. Yeah. Okay. Yes, okay. I think we are back. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't quite know why all of that happened. The computer decided it was just going to be annoying. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I am back. So, hopefully, game sound and mic sound should be back now. So, sorry about that. I lost that game as well. I was so faffing around with the settings. So hopefully people can hear me. I can see that there is someone following me, somebody watching now. So, okay, let's try that again. Okay, Dreadnought deck. Let's see what we get here. An awful start is what we get. Lovely, thank you very much, Cookie. You can hear me? Great, that's fantastic. So, yeah, a bit of a stress over the sound there right at the time. Why is it whenever you want to do something, you know, I've got a tournament later and definitely want to stream that, and then a long succession of technical glitches this morning, which never happen, except when you don't want them to. So, again, another poor start, so we've got to work out what we're going to do to get on from here. Don't really want Charmander in the active. What else do I want there? Right, okay, so we're probably going to... I think we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got a copycat. I think we need to go aggressive here because not a great start. Oh my word, and even worse. Oh dear. Oh no, I'll go that. And we're not going to attack. Wow. Enter. We've got nothing. Oh dear. Wow, we went from a bad hand to an even worse one. Look at that. Well, you can't see that, but basically I am now sat on 5 energy in my hand and nothing else. That's all I got, 5 energy. And so I've got no draw, nothing like that. So yeah, if people are watching, if you just want to say hello in chat or anything like that, I would be really grateful. Hello, Black Cat. Nice to see you. I am trying to practice ready for this afternoon. Having some technical issues with sound and headphones suddenly deciding that they weren't going to work for no reason known to mankind. But we have a truly awful situation in this hand at the moment. Nothing but energy in my hand. Yeah. This one is not going well. I'm hoping that I'm going to get rid of all my bad luck before the tournament this afternoon. Because that is the thing. It's as much as I do enjoy the theme deck format, but luck. If you get a bad draw and then can't get out, you've got less ways of getting it out of it in theme deck format. Which is certainly what's happening here. What I really need is to top deck a Rapidash or a Cynthia maybe. I mean, I'd maybe even take the Charmeleon to get onto there. So we've got a couple of options here, but it's not looking too good. Wow, okay. They didn't like that. Yeah, just going to renew their hand. I mean, it's a thing. I think this game is going to be over very quickly, yeah. I'm just not doing anything. Oh dear. Yeah, they're just going to get to evolve stuff up. They have a significant advantage over me now. I really don't have a next turn play at the moment, unless I can draw. I'm just relying on whatever I draw now. I mean, especially being weak to the water, it's been a double whammy on this one. Yeah, think this is going to be a concede job in all honesty, because they're just going to go straight through me in a minute. 20, 40, yeah, okay. I'll survive it this turn, but that's it after this, unless I get something off the top drawer, which I don't, so I'm going to concede that one because they're just going to go through me now. I've got no play. Consistently drew nothing there, so that's a shame. Do you know what? Just before I went online as well, I was on a 7-game winning streak. Would you believe it? However, right. So I think this is a Zamazenta deck, was it? Zational Zamazenta. Should be weak to. It's the Zamazenta one. Hopefully weak to fire. So maybe we can take out some vengeance after that last game. So we're going to go Ponyta, so we can get the energy on that. Although, I think we're going second, aren't we? So could go Nidoqueen to Nidoran to get something on the bench, especially if we haven't got any draw down here. No, I think we'll go aggressive because we know that might be weak to fire. So we'll go aggressive and hope that I can draw into something, because again I know you can't see my hand, but it's a poor starting hand, and oh yeah, okay, this could get nasty. They are weak. Yeah, they are weak. Oh, we didn't get anything off the draw. Goodness me, it's not going well at all today. I'm going to need the Rapidash pretty much on the next turn, and I've got nothing to draw from. Hand full of energy again. 1 box script, 4 energy. That's all I've got in my hand. I'm going to do 30 damage, but once they hit that 110, it's going to be game over again. Yeah, little shark there. And do they have any energy in there? No, but I need Rapidash on the next turn for a chance. Otherwise, it's another concede. What is going on? Copycat for 3. Wow. Here we go. Copycat. See if I get... Yeah, I'm going to have to because it's game over if I do not find a Rapidash. And I don't. Game over. Wow. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a losing streak this is since I've been on there. Not even had a chance on these games. Them's is the cards. Goodness me. I cannot afford to be losing 3 games like that in the tournament this afternoon. And I'm now against the Dreadnought deck. Oh, wow. Weak to water. And it's frustrating because I can beat the Dreadnought deck with this deck. I mean, okay. Interesting. I'm going to go that to begin with. I mean, it's a start. I still haven't got any draw in my hand though. It's about the 4th game in a row I've just not had a good draw on the starting hand. So as soon as he gets 2 on that, 80 damage. So knocked out in 2 turns. In fact, yeah, it's going to be game over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Nothing I can do, straight from the off. Again, knockout. Blimey. What is going on today? second knockout he's going to get? Nothing. No, I got no play. Yeah. I've got one play left here. But this is not going well. He's going to knock that out, take another prize card. Right, and here's my little bit of hope now. Because I do have the Charizard. The only player I've got now is the Charizard in my hand. We'll do 130. I will put that on. I will do this. And I really need to start to draw into something. So, by surviving, I have hopefully slowed him down, but I'm not sure if I've got enough that I can. I need some draw. Give me some draw. Okay, he's not got energy there. Okay, we're just gonna go for the Anacondas. 60, so it'll do 120, so he will get a knockout there on the next turn. So we're going to keep this. We're going to Warring Resolve to keep it. It's the only player I've got. Retreat into that. We're just going to do that because he's got this kind of stuck there. If he uses that to kill this, then we get to knock it out with the Charizard. That's the play. Fortunately, if he evolves it up, could cause me a problem. Yeah, 20, 40 is going to do 40 damage there. I'm in trouble again. No draw. I think in the last 5 games, I don't think I've had a single draw. Oh no, I Synthioed in one of them. I've had one Synthio in the last 4 games. Yeah, it's game over now. Oh dear. Yeah, game over, because if I bring that up, he's going to knock that out there. I've got nothing on my bench because I've just failed to draw into anything. We will concede that one. Gee whiz. This is meant to be a warm-ups for me, ready for the tournaments this afternoon, and this is just pummeling me at the moment. Come on, let's have a little... I wish you could see I've just drawn 6 energy in a switch. Oh, what is going on? Hey! Got a starting hand. Goodness me. Goodness me. Right, okay. Let's have a look where we're at. Right, we are going to go that though. We're going to go far-fetched, and it just give us some draw power. Oh, Dratini out in front. They probably don't want that, in fairness. I'm not going to bother putting it on that because I can't attack on this turn anyway, so we'll hit done. And I've got a copycat for a bit of draw in my hand. As I say, at the moment I don't normally cover up my hand, but just because I've got things set up ready for the tournament this afternoon, which I will be streaming. It's the Brave Birds tournament this afternoon, which is an international theme deck tournament. 2 pods, pod A and pod B. I'm in pod A, and if if I can finish in the top 8 in my pod, I will qualify for the finals, the last 16 that will be on Sunday. So fingers crossed I might. Okay, we've got some options here. Let's hit that timer ball, see if I get some lucky. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so that's actually looking really good. We're definitely in a good phase here. So we can do that and that. I can go down that this turn, we'll collect it. Maybe I should have gone Rapidash actually, instead of the Charmeleon, I think. I'd forgotten that I had to put that down this turn. But we'll live. And getting these Dragonair up to the Dragonite. And this is a deck that I know is played an awful lot in the tournament that I've got coming up this afternoon. So, do you know what? I'm very tempted. Oh no, I don't want to do that, because I want to keep that in there. So we might go... Let's search that deck, let's see what we got. So, we've got the full evolution under that. We've only got one Rapidash at the moment. But we do have another full evolution of that, so it is going to be those. We're going to leave the Rapidash in there for the moment. Now I know that this Dragonite can get up to quite big numbers, 160, so I'm going to want an attachment on one of these at some point. But I don't think I want to do it just yet, because it can be an attachment for turn. So we will pop that on there. So I'm thinking of doing the 20 damage just because it will get that down to 60, and then when I can evolve that and get that up to Rapidash on the next turn. So yeah, we'll do that. So it's a knockout on the next turn with the Rapidash. Hello, thank you for just joining to watch. If you've just joined watching, I am, just to fill you in, I am just practicing for the Brave Birds tournament that is happening this afternoon, which is an international theme deck tournament. Right, and we are going to do that. So they're going to bring up Dragonite next turn probably to knock out the Rapidash, so I'm going to bring this up into Rapidash. But it's okay because I've got it covered off, because I will be able to attach and get the Charizard up to 3 energy to knock out that Dragonite, so I'd be quite happy if they did that. If you are enjoying watching though, yeah, I'm going to retreat into Rapidash to get a knockout here and hopefully force this Dragonite up, and then I can take it out with the Charmeleon here. So yeah, please, if you're enjoying what you're watching, follow. I'd be grateful. Now they've got a dilemma. Unfortunately, I don't think I hit the... they have brought Dragonite up. Wow. Okay. That's a brave move. I was kind of hoping they would. I suspect it's a mistake, so I will lose the Rapidash here, but then I will have this Charmeleon in play. No, they're switching. They've changed their mind. Okay. Yeah, they're going to protect that. Well, that's okay. I can sit and I can build up my bench down here. I could Cynthia. We are going to put the 1 energy on there to cover it off. I think we're going to put this on show now. Tempted to Cynthia. The book's great there is kind of useful, but we'll see if we can get some other stuff. See what we get out of the mix. Nothing terribly exciting. But we will go and get that. Do that while it's on the bench and just clear some energy from the deck, so we're not sort of drawing into excessive energy. Don't mind if they do the collect. It's going to be a second Dragonite here. It's actually the Lantern with this one that could be the problem, doing 140 damage. But maybe just being if the Rapidash can do a good job there. We can cover it off a little bit. Yeah, Thunderous and Tornadus, nice combination that they will get. We will put an energy on there. Do Queen's Call. We're going to go get the other Nidoqueen. And we'll get that Charmander up. Get that up into Charmeleon, so we've got things covered off. There's a nice little knack, because people forget about these Nidoqueen's attacks, so they will hit for a substantial amount, so there is a possibility that we may even bring these up and start hitting with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so yeah, I think I actually quite fancy the copycat at the moment, just because I wouldn't mind getting the book script just in hand. If it's there, yeah it is, okay, that's fine. And a switch. But we can go the agility attack. Hope for a heads would be nice. And we got it, that's good. Just 170, yeah, so. We've got to have a little think about what we attack with next. Yeah, it's going to bring this up. So, oh, I think we've got a raid coming in. Hiya, Durham Dad. Thank you for the raid, Durham Dad. Just fantastic. Yeah, thank you very much for the party that have just joined on a raid. Thank you very much for it, guys. Yeah, thank you very much for the raid, Durham Dad. How are you doing, mate? Hope you are well, and thank you to all those people who have just raided me. If you'd be so kind as to follow, I would be really appreciative of it if you're not followers already, as I'm trying to get up to the 50 I need to get up to affiliate. But I am just playing some theme decks at the moment. I'm in a tournament this afternoon in the Brave Birds International Theme Deck Tournament this afternoon, so just trying to fight my way through. So I just need some practice games really to try and get myself up and running for that. We will. Well, why wouldn't I? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to get our Charles out. This is the deck that I'll be playing this afternoon. So yeah, I can see a couple of other people have just joined as well. So thank you very much for joining. We're in a good position now. It's kind of tempting. I could knock it out. So I've got a choice here. I could switch and get a knockout, maybe with something like the Charizard, and I do have that if it gets knocked down. So So it is kind of tempting, or we hope that the Rapidash... Yeah, let's go for the... We'll put 1 energy on there for the moment. Oh, hello, Dad's the robot. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're all right. Please do feel free to chat while you're in the stream chat. We'll try and answer those questions or stuff. I will answer them, or I will try to. Right, let's go for this. Hope for heads. We got tails, so they will get a knockout on that this turn. So maybe it's a 50-50 switch to hit, but we can trade. We can trade if we have to, so we're kind of good with that. And it is still, so if this gets knocked out, I can put the Ponyta down and get it geared up, ready for another one. So yeah, to try and get some practice games in, ready for this tournament this afternoon. That's going to be starting at 1 PM my time, so that's what, 2 hours 20? Yep, 2 hours 20 minutes. So here we go. So this is going to go down. It's got these 2 Dragonites now on the bench, but I will cover those off with the 2 Charizards, if not the Nidoqueen, which is kind of tempting. I'm very tempted to put the Nidoqueen out while I've got these things evolved on the bench, because it would do 150, 160. So they will do a 160 while we've got the stuff there, but because in the turn after this I know I can get the Ponyta up, I will probably go for that. I've got that covering it. Yeah, we're going to... Because I can get Ponyta, I can get the other Rapidash out. And if they do knock it out, I can do the box grit. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's fine. So we're going to go like that. We're going to put Ponyta down. I think this is going to get knocked out the next turn, so I'm going to attach the energy there, so I may as well do the Roaring Resolve on this. It's a little excessive for the knockout, but hey. I've got these 2 box grits, so when this gets knocked out the next turn, I've kind of got it covered. Queen's cool. Oh, there isn't another Rapidash. Okay. So I did make a mistake there, but that's alright. We'll get the Charmander out. But it's okay, after the next turn we'll get the box grit and we'll get the Rapidash back in. That's fine. I'm going to do this just to Queen's Call again, just to get rid of stuff in my deck. There's 6 energies in there, so we're okay, we're okay. I think the ability where I can just bring stuff back is ultimately going to hurt them. Timed ball's a bit unnecessary at the moment. Okay, so he's going to get a knockout for 160. So I've definitely got to get the Rapidash out, so that'll give me 50. Yeah, that'll give me 2 the big numbers. We should be able to do this just by being... It's a close one, and I know that a lot of this deck is being played, this Stormcaller deck. It's going to be a deck that is heavily played in the tournament later today. So it's a tough matchup. It's a good one for me to practice, really. But I'm going to go... Yeah, we're going to go... But I'm going to get a knockout on that next turn. Probably going to use the Nidoqueen, which is a sort of a... I know it seems a bit of an odd move. That's it. That's fine. So let me just double check. 50 more. So yeah, there's my 160 when I've got the Rapidash up. So that is the route we're going to go. So we will attach there. We're going to play Box Grit, and we will get the Charizard out. I don't need the Charmander because there's already one there. We're going to get the Rapidash, and we'll get the energies, and we'll get those back in our deck. And then we will play the Queen's Call to go get the Rapidash, to put it on, and that fuels that attack. We can get the Charmander down there, and may as well. And we're just going to get the Charmeleon ready for the next turn. There's kind of no reason not to get that out, because we will probably lose this Nidoqueen on the next turn. .160 for knockout, so we're in control. It's definitely close. Just got to manage the game now. Typically there's the Rapidash, the other Rapidash. So they've got to do 160 damage, and they can do it there, but then they know that's going to go next turn. 120 won't do it, so yeah, okay. So yeah, we are definitely in control here, because if they bring the if they brought the Dragonite up, they will knock me out, I will knock them out, but then they'll lose all of their energy acceleration. So we're in a strong position here. It's been a really good game, actually. And they've got a massive hand. They've got 17 cards in it, 6 cards left in their deck. Don't think we're going to deck them out, though. But I think we can just out-manage this game. It's about managing this game now. That's fine. I mean, I'll trade. I can afford to trade. It's 4-2 up. I can afford to trade. They can't. They need to get a knockout on this Nidoqueen, otherwise really it is game over. I just don't see how they're going to do it at the moment, because that does 120. It's not going to be enough. I think they were not expecting this to come up. Okay, and all cards into their hand. Yeah, okay, that's a thing. Fair play. 130 there. I think I can afford to go with the Charizard, because I can get the other Charmeleon up. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. So we can go onto there, because it's going to get. I've got the Charizard on the next turn now. In fact, I'm actually going to go Rapidash again, because I just don't need the other Nidoqueen. Because I'm guaranteed to get that on the next turn anyway. We're going to put the energy on the Charmeleon just to cover the 160 for that one. There's nothing in there worth getting. 16 cards there. We'll do the Queen's Call, because why not? Get the Charizard ready for what will almost certainly be the final blow on the next turn. I may even do the box grit next turn, just to cover off energy loss. Make sure I've got the energy in there. But that's, yeah. I think they were just trying to delay, but really I've got them covered off now. Whew. So after some awful run of games that I had, for those people who just joined me, I think and then they've quit because they know that was a good game, that one. Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, please, thank you very much those people who are watching. I'd appreciate any follows, as I'm trying to head up to getting affiliate. If you're not already a follower, and I think some of you are. Okay, let's go again. Let's see what we get this time. We had an awful run of games, and then that was a really good match. I say that Stormcaller deck that I was playing against is a deck that I feel like I'm going to be playing again a lot. Here we are. Here's another one. Well, I know I've seen the deck lists for the tournament later on, and I'll be playing against that deck an awful lot. I think there's something like 140 participants at the moment in the tournament, split into 2 pods. Not entirely sure how many's in each pod, but to have, I will need to finish in the top 8 over 6 best of 1 games to get into day 2, which would be nice. I'd be very happy if that happened. Okay. And so I'm sorry that I'm covering my hand at the moment. It is just so I've got it there set up ready for the tournament. So I wouldn't normally sort of stream with my hands set up covered over. And likewise, this is why I'm kind of in windowed mode, because I've got to do screenshots of the wins and stuff like that. So I've just got everything set up, so I'm not worrying about it when it comes to later. We're going to go get Ponyta, and we're going to go get a Charmander. I should just check my evolutions. So we've got the full Charmeleon line, only one. Yeah, okay, so we've prized one of the one Nidorina. I am weak to lightning, which is going to be an issue. But we'll use it for the draw at the moment. Excellent. I will be streaming the tournament later as well, obviously. 1 o'clock UK time. 2 hours 10 minutes time. Ooh, I've had a very sort of strange run of it. I was doing really well with these theme decks, with this theme deck a little while ago. And then I had a dip. I just couldn't buy a win. Then a great run, and then another dip this morning. So it's like peaks and troughs. Okay. That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm just streaming at the moment, so I'm just using this to stream, mate. Just so you know. So a friend of mine just wondering why I was in the various Discord channels. Some problems with my mic earlier, so I just had to adapt. I'm not going to put that on because I'm not going to show them what I've got. So let's just draw 2 cards, because it should get knockout if I switch next turn. Whew, this is going to be an interesting game. Key bit now is, can they get this Chinchino evolved? I can take the hit from the 20. I can take the hit. That's fine, and then I can get into the Rapidash, because I've got a Rapidash in my hand at the moment, and I can get the knockout on that, and that will give me a good start. So, how are you doing, Dad? By the way. Take the hit. Yeah, I'm going to take the hit, mate. How are you doing, by the way, Durham Dad? I saw you were streaming this morning. Durham Dad is one of my recommended streamers as well, so. I am starting to get, I have to confess, I'd love to say that I'm nice and relaxed about this tournament this afternoon, but I am getting a little nervous about it, a little anxious. But yeah, I can take the hit on this one. Oh, some Shining Fate, some Fire and Dice. Fire and Dice games, please. I definitely want to give a shout out to them, actually, because they are a fantastic local game store to me, and they provide all sorts of lovely goodies for players and things. So I definitely want to give them a shout out. And so Durham Dad's been opening some Shining Fates on Fire and Dice this morning. And Fire and Dice have also provided, because they are super nice, also provided some stuff, some codes that I'm going to be able to start giving out on my channel. So please do follow, and then probably not today, in all honesty, or this weekend, just because I haven't set stuff up. But the lovely Fire and Dice games, I will be handing out those codes for sort of theme decks and things like that on streams in the future. We're going to go. I can't evolve either of those yet, so there's no point in me playing the timer ball now, but we will get the agility for a knockout. That's good. And they've got no energy on the bench, and I managed to delay. So how did the Shining Fates opening go, Durham Dad? Did you pull anything nice? not sure if he's... Oh, we had a couple more shiny cards. The shinies! The shiny! What did you get for... What? Because obviously Shining Fates you can't get individual booster packs, so did you get tins? Was it tins you got, or was it some of the pin collection stuff? He's very pleased. I'm sure the cat from Fire and Dice will be happy to hear that you are pleased, Dad. Oh, if I can also put a little shout out as well for another streamer. If I will actually just move my little thing up just so you can see. Those are my recommended streamers there. You can see Fire and Dice Games, Dad, and Twilapir. But yeah, please support Twilapir. She is sort of starting her Pokemon journey, Pokemon TCG journey. So it's great to sort of support a player doing that. So she has a channel that she sort of streams on. Oh, you're building up a shiny playset. Oh, someone's going to look very flash when they turn up in the flesh. As I'm sure we all can't wait for the time when we can start to get physical games happening again. Okay, we got... Yeah, I would have maybe preferred just a little bit more drawness. I'm going to attach the energy here just to cover up if they do get that up into the Dragonites. I'm going to hit the agility again. Didn't trigger the... I'm not sure they got too much that's going to do damage. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So they're not going to get knockout even if they do get these Thunders on the bench, which they do. So that's probably not a bad time to fail on the coin flip there, in all honesty. I would probably prefer to get a little bit more happening down here. A copycat with their huge hand side would be quite nice now. We didn't get it, and we're really not getting anything nice on the bench, in all honesty. I'm going to attach to there. I do need the heads really on this one, I think. I didn't get it, that's a shame. Do get a prize card, but we're just run out of... Oh dear. That doesn't help. I don't have... Yeah, I'm running out of options a little bit, so this is going to go down. So I'll probably go the Raging Thunder. Yeah, the Raging Thunder for 120, which means I'm going to be forced to bring up the Charizard. I need some draw options, and I'm just not getting them. I mean, I suppose the other option is to bring the Farfetch, but that is throwing Farfetch'd under the bench. Under the bench? Under the bus. I'm creating my own sayings now. Yeah, there's the Dragonite. That's going to be a problem now. Ooh. Yeah. I'm actually in trouble. Just been unlucky with the draws. What I've been pulling off the top deck and on the prize cards has not actually helped me. Because they're going to get the knockout with this and have the Dragonite there. So if I bring up the Charizard, the Dragonite is almost certainly going to knock me out. Needs 4 energy though. So they can't accelerate it next turn. So I might have to go the Charizard. And... Oh no, they can. Right, so... Oh wow, I'm in trouble then. I think they're going to get away with this one. I think they're going to win it. The double Dragonites there on the bench, plus this Thunderous. It does hurt me. I'm probably going to have to throw the Farfetch'd under the bench because they can charge both those Dragonites out. I just don't have an answer. I've got one answer, but not an answer for 2. And with the acceleration that they will give. Okay. Interesting they put it on the Dragonite. I'd have thought they'd have put it on the Pidgeotto. I think this game is definitely slipped away from us. Just for that last couple where we didn't get the draws and they managed to get their stuff happening. They are going to get a knockout on the next turn, even if I knock that out. I think I've got to go this and just delay and hope that I can draw into something. There's a copycat. Okay. I'm going to put the energy on that. We're going to get 2 cards, but we are going to copycat and just really need some good... Need to start hitting an evolution line. Oh, and we just don't. Oh. Oh, man. Didn't hit a single basic Pokemon. Nothing that's helped us in that. Wow. Nothing. Absolute dead draw. Well, draw 2 cards, it's game over. It is game over. And we still don't hit an evolution line. Wow. I will tell them well played, and we will concede that one, and that one hurt. That one hurt. We were in a good position, but just failing to draw when we probably would have done. That's a shame. Let's hit a couple more. Dreadnought deck, so we are weak to this. Oh, cool, you got a Cramorant Vtin. Sorry, Dad, I've only just noticed that. Okay. I've got no choice, so we've got to go to lead with Ponyta. Oh, Cramorant. This could be over very quickly. 2 energy if they can get the Arokas on the bench. We've really got to do that. Got to do that. I think I'm going to have to go Farfetch just because we've got so little options here. I may have to consider a switch on the next turn into it. Because again, we just not got any trainer cards. I keep getting Brock's Grit in my starting hand today. It's just not when you want it. It's a late game card. Okay, well they didn't hit the... I think we're just... Wow. Struggling. No draw again. Let's draw 2. Goodness me. Luck is really against me today. I need to pray to the card gods more. Okay, they've not... Maybe, let's do that. Nah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we'll copycat them. Let's draw 8 fresh cards and hope we can get some evolutions. Nothing special. Oh! But we will persevere. We will keep going. This Dreadnought's getting big. I need to... Oh, there we are. I need to find... Okay, we've got to go all out now to try and find a Rapidash. We need the Rapidash off this Cynthia, otherwise it's all over. Looking for Rapidash. There it is. Gives us a chance. Gives us a chance. Need the Rapidash, and now we've got to hit the heads. Got to hit the heads. And tails. Ah, and all over. Well played. And yeah, it's gone because they're just going to go through us. Just... Dear oh dear. This is not filling me with confidence for later. Warm-up games, and this is the worst one I've had in a long time. Okay, mirror match. Yeah, it seems like these warm-ups. Thanks, Black Cat. Right, okay, so... Okay, we've got Ponyta into Rapidash, and we've got the energy to support it, plus a Professor Kaikai. So this is a really good... We're going to go... I could go the Farfetch'd. I suppose you can't see my hand. I do have a Farfetch'd in my hand, but with the Ponyta, with the Rapidash, we will go aggressive on this one. We've had a good start on this one. It's really interesting, actually, because I have looked at the deck list of the tournament, and out of about, when I looked at it, about 90 decks, the Stormcaller deck was taking up, I think, 19 slots, Relentless Flame 11, so they are, I think, two of the stronger decks in the format. And they can't attack this turn, but we're going to get... That's going to work. Oh no, it's us going first. Okay, that's fine. Bit of a shame because we're not quite... Oh yeah, we'll get it on the next turn with the Professor Kaikai. So that's fine. They can't evolve it, so that Charmander is definitely going for a prize card, and we just got to hope that we can outrace them at the start. Okay, it'd be interesting to see what they get from this nest ball. Ponyta would be my suggestion. Okay. But they've gone for the Nidoran. Okay, that actually kind of suits us, because our Ponyta to Rapidash is kind of more of an early game Pokemon that can delay whilst we're setting up. Okay, so that's why they didn't get a Ponyta, because they already had one. That's fine, but they are going to lose their energy this turn, so... I'm going to put the energy on there. We're going to put that up to Rapidash. There we go. And then we're going to secure the extra 20 damage with the Kaikai. Oh, awful draw again. But... we've protected ourselves when we probably didn't need to. I'd rather have banked that. Oh dear, more energy. Oh, and this seems to be what's happening to me today, that we've got 6 cards in hand, none of them useful. I suppose they don't know that. I'd love to see the Nidoran go up to the active, but I don't think they will somehow. I would imagine it will be Ponyta. Oh, and they quit. Wow, okay then. That solved that one. Okay, working my way up the ladder today as well. How am I doing for coins? Okay, let's go again. Let's see what we get. Okay, Zacian deck, don't mind that. Weak to fire. I always think it's an interesting deck, that one. It's certainly not my favourite deck, actually. I think the Zacian's quite weak on it. I'd like a Ponyta opening, which we don't get. That's a shame. We'll go Farfetch, though, I think, to try and draw into. Yeah. Poor start. Two box crits in this deck, both in my hand. Don't want them in my hand at the start. Doesn't help, and that doesn't help either. Got no attacks. Yeah. Oh wow, so yeah, he's going to get knockout on this on next turn. It's game over. Oh man, just the draw has messed us up. Oh, we've lost on turn 2 knockout. Yeah. Okay, we've got to go Ponyta. Because this is going next turn. And I've got to hope I can just draw into Rapidash for the knockout on him. Copycat gives me a hurrah at this. So he's going to do slash for 60 extra damage. So it's 90 damage. So yeah, that's getting knocked out next turn. Ponyta will come up. But if I can get this Ponyta into Rapidash, we do get knockout on him there. Oh no! He's going to go for the Ponyta. He didn't get it. Okay, because he recognises that's a threat. So this is it. We've got to go all out searching for the Rapidash again. And we got energy. 3, 6, 7, 8. Right, come on. Come on, copycat. Be nice to me. Rapidash or Timer Ball. Everything but. Everything but. Okay. Wowee. I'll get those on there. Right, we do get a turn. We do get a turn. We get to do that. Even weakness. Look at that. Didn't quite get him. Gee whiz. 50. He's going to do 50 damage. Oh, 80. There we are. Gets the knockout. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, man. This is... Oh, and we got nothing. Got nothing. Absolutely nothing again. Well played and concede. We got nothing. Oh. I don't know what I can say. Luck is deserting me. Something rotten today. Unbelievable. Oh dear. Awful starting hand yet again. Awful starting hand yet again. Nothing. I've got no plays on the next turn. Again. Cannot afford to do this afternoon. This is becoming painful to play and I'd imagine painful to watch, but thank you for following. They've just got such an advantage already. I think we've... I'm going to go how? Sheesh, doesn't really give me anything. Got to go timeable. I really need like a double heads. 1, 2 got double heads. Oh, just maybe. Right. I mean, I've got to go that and that. Let's do that, because why not? It's kind of tempting just to hold back. I'm actually very tempted to do burn again on like on the second. On the next turn, they may retreat it out. I think they'll sacrifice it. I think they'll take the 2 prizes and be done with it. Now the dilemma I've got is I've got the copycat there, which I kind of want to play, but then if I do the Charizard I lose the energy, but maybe for early advantage and just to try and get something happening down here I will. Are they going to be tempted to retreat from that far-fetched into that one? They may well do. No, try and... I don't have to attack. Okay, that's fine. I can actually evolve that. Don't have to attack because it is going to take the burn counter on the next turn and then die. So that's fine. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll copycat. Okay. Just click it done because yeah. There we go. There's the knockout. Didn't have to attack, which means I just saved the energy on the Charizard. I'm guessing this is going to go up into a Rapidash now. I'm expecting Rapidash. Yep. Okay. Rapidash to do 60 and then try and protect itself. It's going to go for a coin flip. Okay, double Rapidash is definitely a threat. Need this to be tails. It is. Okay. We'll probably keep this out in front then. We'll go that. Yeah, we'll do that. And Cynthia. Get a new hand. Just see if I could use something evolving over here. I've got nothing again. By heck. My draws are awful today. Getting nothing every time I'm searching. We've got copycat. I suppose we have got a how. They have got this Charmeleon which could go up to Charizard, but I think if they had the Charizard in their hand, they would have brought it up this turn. They're going to hold the Charmeleon there. There's the Rapidash. We are winning, but they're in a better board state. Oh, and that. Retreat, knock this out. Yeah. Yeah. Goodness me. Goodness me. I'll get a knockout on this. Which means that my board state is worse, and then we've now lost this game. Unless I can get... I need a lucky Rapidash. Nothing again. Yeah. Gee whiz. Didn't get it. Game over. Oh, man. Nothing's working this morning. This is awful. He's got 80 left. I've got to get the Rapidash. Must have Rapidash on this turn, otherwise it's game over. Oh, got it. And I get the extra 20, which is enough for the knockout. Right to the edge. Right to the edge. And I got the heads. Okay. Just maybe. Just maybe. That is as much use as a chocolate teapot. And they've still got distinct attack. Yeah, here we go. Book's great, yeah, putting stuff back in. Nah, I think it just kept us in the game, but we're in a losing position. I've got to hope I just... Okay, we can do Professor Kaikai though to knock this out on this turn. Need the heads again though. Oh, we got it. Charmeleon onto there, maybe, just maybe. Just maybe. We're clinging on by our fingernails. Okay, he's got the agility. This is the battle of the agilities now, and the battle of coin flips. Damn it. Oh. Advantage them. Too much to hope for. It's going to do 80 damage on this turn, so we will survive a turn. I would imagine... Oh, and then the other Rapidash. Yeah, this is going to turn nasty. Yeah, I need them to get tails. Okay. I've got to try and draw into... Got to get heads here, otherwise I think it is game over. Oh, got heads. It's teasing me, keeping me in this. I need to, if I can get one of these Nidoqueens, I can maybe do something. Mount a defense. Oh yeah, okay, good move. Yeah. I'm just not drawing anything. Come on. Draw into something. Figure is when this goes now, unless I've got these up, I just then crumble because these will eat me alive. And they got the heads as well. Just... Oh, still nothing. I think it's going to be game over. Oh, no. Clinging on. Clinging on. So yeah, if you have just joined me and you're watching, just trying to practice for the Brave Birds tournament, theme deck tournament this afternoon. If you are liking what you're seeing, I would be grateful for the follows, because I'm trying to build up the channel. But at the moment we're kind of stuck in this who can flip tails first battle between two Rapidashes. Timer ball, that's bad news for me. That's why I could use a timer ball. I would imagine they're going, yeah. We're stuck in a bit of a standoff at the moment. Oh, they got heads. Oh dear. Keep getting heads. I think this is... See, the second one of us doesn't get heads, it's over. Well, actually, I mean, they... I need them to fail on a heads and me to keep succeeding. It's not looking likely, especially now they've got the Nidoqueen out. I know I'm 4-2 up, but they do have the advantage, they really do. We're clinging on at the moment. But I need to be able to trade with them, and at the moment I just can't do it unless I can get... Really need the Nidoqueen, 25 cards in deck. But once this Rapidash goes down, it's going to be hard work. And they're building up the bench now. They got more on their bench than I have. I'm not sure what they need the timer balls for, to be honest, but I think they're just using it to thin the deck out, because why not? I would imagine Charmeleon, probably. Neither Nidoqueen. Oh yeah, because they've lost that one there. Have they used both box scripts? Okay, they've got Tails. I've got... still nothing. I need a heads. And Tails. Game over. Pretty certain that's going to be game over now. So this is going to go down. I've got no draw. Okay. Okay, so we're going to knock out Rapidash there. It kind of forces me to play the Charizard for the knockout, but then they'll come in with a Nidoqueen for a knockout, yeah. But I think I've kind of got to go for it. Or do I just have to hope that I can delay? I've got to do it. Got to do it. Oh, still don't get it. My draws are truly awful. I'm going to lose that to that this turn, and just hope that I can find another Rapidash and hold out. I really need Nidoqueen off of this prize card. I think they're both in the deck though. Oh, Ponyta. So I would expect Nidoqueen to come out now. Yep, for the knockout. I'll put one on the bench there. Use that ability to get that up. Knock this out. And then I have to bring up Ponyta and game over. I mean, I kind of... Yeah, it's going to be game over. Game over. Oh, did he not get knockout? How did he not get knockout? Wow. Okay, that has stunned me. Absolutely stunned me. Didn't get knockout. Why did they not use that on there? Okay, so we can knock out their Nidoqueen. Does mean that I am then sort of stuck in the active. I've only got to take one. Oh my word. I have absolutely gobsmacked how they didn't get the knockout. So we'll do that. Well, I mean, they absolutely had me. Absolutely had me. That's blown me away. Wow. What did they prize? Maybe they prized the I can only think that they must have had the middle Nidoqueen Nidorana one prized. Wow. That was quite an epic game. I really thought that was lost. It was a good game, but yeah, wow. Okay, I really thought that one was over. I suppose it's an advantage of just sort of hanging in there and playing to sort of hang in there, and you never know. That has shocked me. I'll have to be interested to watch that one again. Another mirror match. That's pretty yucky start. Especially got no energy. Wow. Starts have been awful today. Couple of far-fetched facing each other. I'm probably going to play this one and then this is probably going to be the last game that I play. Okay, I've got the energy, which is kind of nice. So let's get those out and we'll get the energy going there. Yeah, let's collect 2. Okay. It's not great. I'd preferred a bit more draw, but they've got up to Charmeleon already, which is definitely dangerous. Wouldn't mind a Charmander myself. Collecting 2. Oh well, Charizard straight away. Okay, that's going to be a problem. I guess they're going to retreat and go straight into it. So yeah, you can't do out about that. That's an immediate Charizard, you know, straight into the Charizard evolution. Nothing anyone can do about that. That's just the way it's going to be. All I can do is hope to delay with Rapidash. And hope that Rapidash is going to save the day for me. We'll go that way round, I think. And I need a Hetz quite badly. And I got Tails, so that's going to die. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. That's just quick, just case of straight into Charizard. 3 evolutions, 3 you know. So that goes. 50 left. Yeah, it's a good start. Knock that out. I'm gonna bring Farfetch'd up in the hope that I can maybe find the Charizard somewhere along the line. I think we've got to go that. We're gonna go. Now then, if I do the Kai and then do the Tool Buster there, they cannot attach energy to themselves because it will do 40 damage, so they cannot power it up in 1 turn. I think that's the play. So we're going to go that. Does mean I didn't get the draw that I quite wanted. But we'll go for that, do 40 damage, and now they've got a bit of a problem. Short-lived problem. They've got timeable now to get their other stuff. It's Rapidash, yeah. Have they got a switch? Maybe I buy a turn. Oh, they've got a switch. Okay, perfect start for them then. They just had everything they needed. And Kai, yeah. Okay then, well played. Goodness me. Nothing you can do about that. They just had every card they needed for every play I made. I mean, it is game over, I think. Charizard's my only hope. No, it's not over there. Well played, and we will concede at that point because they just had the perfect start. Okay, and I think this is definitely going to be the last one now, and then I'm going to stop. So, as warm-up games go, this has been a bit of a nightmare. Really poor lead up into the tournament. Not been able to put a string of results together whatsoever. Just awful, awful draws. Oh, laser focus deck. I like this deck. I like this deck. Oh, and yet another poor start. Oh my word. I mean, at least I've got the far-fetched, I suppose. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. It's not as bad as I thought, in fairness. I've got the nest ball there. Okay, yeah, not too bad, actually. Oh, please don't be a slow player. I actually kind of need the toilet. Ooh, okay, that could be interesting. I've got a timer ball there. I think I've got to go nest ball into ponytail. That's got to be my first play. Right, let's have a look. I've got the full evolution there and there. Full evolution line, only one Rapidash. It is turn 1, so we'll do that. Timer ball could be important. Probably going to go Pokemon Fan Club next turn to just set stuff up maybe for the timer ball, although a copycat is tempting. It's really hard because you don't want to know what you're going to fire off. Actually, no, wait, we'll see what we get off the timer ball first. See how many hits we get. And then we'll play the supporter. So I've got a timer for Farfetch'd, Copycat, Pokemon Fan Club, Timer Ball, and an energy. Attach the energy to Farfetch'd. So this laser focus deck's quite a nice one. So really what they want is the Necrozma with the special energy attached will hit for like 160. So we are going to go Timer Ball. Let's see how many hits we get with Timer Ball. 1. Okay, which answers that then. So it's definitely going to be Rapidash then. So we're going to go Rapidash. We will attach that there. I think we're going to do that, and we're going to do Pokemon Fan Club. Let's go get those. Oops. Those two. Yeah. That's okay. That's not a bad start. Decent start. There, and we will do draw 2 cards. I think they're going to sit behind this Ordino behind its hearing ability just to draw a card, which is fine because I'll copycat them. Yep, Inky Necrozma. Inky gets into Malamar. I used to play what was called a Malamar deck in Standard, which is accelerating energy out your discard pile onto a Pokemon. So that's kind of okay for the moment now. That's what I was expecting them to do. Ah, are they bringing this out of here? No, not yet. So we will 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 in hand. Let's go that and let's copycat. Let's copy for 6. Wow, didn't get anything useful. I think we'll keep drawing. We'll sit here and we'll draw. Oh, double energy. And there's the Malamar. Oh, wow. Yeah, they haven't got anything there at the moment, but We're both going to sit here and just... I need to get this stuff evolved. 6. Putting the energy down there. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we will do that though. 6 in hand. Touch there. Dear, oh dear. My draws off of copycats and Cynthias have been truly appalling. I mean, I'm tempted to go Toolbuster just to get 20 on that, so when I bring the Rapidash up, I might have to go on the offensive and bring the Rapidash up on the next turn. God, my luck though with draw today is just every game it's been lack of draw. I mean, they might retreat this back. Yeah. Okay, let's into that. That's fine. Nidoqueen would be really nice right about now. Yeah, they can use that then to power the Cosmo up. I don't have an answer to it at the moment unless I can find a Charmeleon for that. And of course I would draw nothing, because that's the way it's been going today. Might have to Cynthia on the next turn. Get that up to 100 energy. I think they might do it, but maybe I can stall them a little bit with Rapidash. But I've just not got these going. Two copycats and not really had much on the draw. Okay, that's kind of interesting that they've chosen to do that. So if I knock that out, they do get to power that up for 100, which potentially they could get the knockout on the Rapidash. I think we'll Cynthia. Yeah, come on, give me something useful. Yes, got the Nidoqueen. Okay, we are in business. Because that does alter things a little bit for them now. Because if they bring that up, I can get the knockout with that. So we are going to do Queen's Call, and we're going to get that. Okay, that changes things a little bit now into our favour, because we've now got covered this off. So that can go there. We will get... Oh wow, I've got no... Okay. Okay, we don't have the other Charmeleon. Did I lose it? No, prized them both. Okay, so that's an issue. But we will retreat now into that. Okay, so 2 of the Charmanders are there, but that 20 damage that I put on with the Farfetch has proved to be worth it. That's a shame we didn't get the heads we would have preferred. There's the Rapidash for that. But yeah, they're not... they know that whilst this is sat on my bench and I've got the Nidoqueen, I can cover off. I think this is going to be finding the other Malamar, so they've got the ability to double energy from the discard each time. They'll be looking for the special energy to make that do 160. We've got the Proxy Grit in hand. Okay, we're in a decent position. We're in a decent place. Oh wow, they've gone for that. Okay. That has surprised me, because they're a little bit limited in what they can do, but I will knock out the Necrozma. I mean, granted they can then power up the Yungus for lots, but I'm not sure it's got enough to do the knockout. Okay. There's the Charmander. I mean, they have got this accelerated things where they can now accelerate the various stuff. But our play is going to be to get this up to Nidoqueen at 60. It's not enough for a knockout. I think they're going to keep throwing stuff under the bus while they get things powered up. Okay, so we'll go put the Charmander down. Could get the Rapidash back in there, but I don't have room for it at the moment, so that's fine. We'll do the Roaring Resolve, we'll get the knockout here. That'll be about 110. So this turn we'll get the Nidoqueen, get the Charmeleon. Puts me on 110 there. Yeah, they're hoping to just try and power through me, but of course what they don't know is I've got the Box Grit in hand, so I can bring the stuff back. So I'm happy to trade. Interesting. I don't know why they're putting the. I'd put it on the Yungas, surely. Okay, one on each. Interesting. I mean, I guess they're going to do 60 damage here. Put me on 110. No, retreat. And do nothing. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Are they switching it back? Well, they don't need to. They can just retreat. They're digging. Looking for that other Necrozma. That's fine now. And there's the special energy, so it'll hit for 160. But that's okay. I'm kind of good with that. Right, I'll cover it off with this. That's absolutely fine. Let's go get the other Nidoqueen, please. Yeah, it's in here. Charmeleon's there as well, so we're going to get that. And that's going to go on there, and that's going to go allow us to go get the Charmeleon to level that one up. So we're in a good position. Kind of got things covered off. We're ahead on the prize race. We're going to be another one ahead on the prize race. We are looking decent. When that does get knocked out, we'll just Box Grit it back. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll trade. Keep the momentum of the knockout so that they can't keep up. So yeah, if you are watching, I'm going to be playing in the Brave Birds tournament, international theme deck tournament, in about an hour and 10 minutes time. So if you are watching, I'd be grateful if you'd like to tune in back in for that. I'm in the Pod A section of it today. If I finish in the top 8 of that, I will qualify for the final last 16 onwards, which will be tomorrow. If you have been watching and you are new to the channel, please do follow. I'd be really grateful if you would. Just because I'm trying to get up to the affiliate status and things on the channel, so any help is gleefully taken. So yeah, and please, do chat away in the channel. I mean, it could be tempting on this one. I think probably what they're not going to expect me to do is to sort of self-sacrifice myself, which is I'm very tempted to do. Because we've got the Charmander in hand. Oh, that's going to be funny if they bring this up. Are they going to do that? Are they going to retreat Taurus to bring this up? They are. Wow. I mean, weakness has been removed. Okay. So, yeah. That's absolutely fine. I'm really surprised they've done that. 130, so there's 160 on the bench sat there. So, yeah, I think I'm probably just going to bring the Nidoqueen up. Wow, really surprised they've done that. Don't think that was the play, in all honesty. So we're going to book script, we're going to bring this stuff back. So we don't need the Charmander, but we do want the Charizard. We'll take a Ponyta and that, and we'll take 2 energy. And we can search all of those out again when we want to. We'll pop that on the bench. We'll give that enough energy. Yeah, so we can Queen's Call. I'm going to go get the Charizard there. Something safe, just a small moment then. I thought I'd miscalculated. We will Queen's Call and go get the other Charmeleon. But that is 50. Yep, that's 160 knockout. It hasn't got weakness, which wouldn't matter anyway. Just so we don't keep drawing into energy, we will power that up. I'll give you a well played and send you some love. There we go. Well, that was a good game to finish on, actually. That was a bit of a tough one, but it did make a strange play with it and the Cosmo at the end there. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. I hope you make it back on about an hour and 10 minutes then when I'm going to play in the tournament. But I am going to be stopping now, I think, for today, just to get myself something to eat and a little bit rested before the tournament starts. It's running between 1 PM and 6 PM. UK time, and I think my first game will be at 1 o'clock. So thank you very much everybody for watching, and I am going to stop the stream there. Really appreciate it. Take care everybody.